welcome back to Dyscourse. Last time we met Rita, victim of a plane crash, and some dudes who were being attacked by crabs, and a dude and a lady, husband and wife, who we helped to attack and bring down a boar. And now we're the boar masters, and we're about to go back to camp with our haul or something. Play. Yes. Was I supposed to load? I guess not. Hopefully it knows my save, because it did continue. Duh! Duh! Alright, let's go. I better pick it up. There's another thing I gotta pick up. Let's ride. Can I talk to you? Let's jet, honey! Yeah, give me a minute. I want to look around. Because it looks like there's... Okay, cool. I thought you were just going to walk off with it and you were going to get all the credit for my fabulous boar hunting. Let's look at that. More wreckage from the plane all the way out here. What's this hole? Crack? I guess it doesn't make a difference. What's this shit? The shadows are getting longer. Usually I just throw back a coffee and stay awake, but that's not really an option here. What's this? Huh, a clipboard. That's unusual. Hey, this paperwork is labeled Dyscourse Air. This must be from the plane. What is it, Rita? It's a maintenance checklist for the plane. But nothing's checked off. A spare copy, maybe? No, wait, there's a date on this. Our plane hadn't been inspected since 1991? What? There's no way that's legal. No, definitely not. I mean, I could be misinterpreting this or something, but still. I think I'll hang on to this paper. If we ever do get off this island alive, I certainly want some answers about this. So I left the clipboard, but I have the paper. This desert looks like it goes on forever. It's like an ocean of sand and rocks. Beautiful death, beautiful death, beautiful death. See, these look like pineapples, and I wish I could pick them up. Anyway, I'm done, Jolene. You ready? Let's jet, honey! Yes. Yeah, let's go. Bye, bye, bye. Finally, you guys shouldn't have left us. Let's say, are you okay? And try to be nice, because obviously they ate the chips or someone else stole them because they're not here anymore. Hey, take a deep breath. Are you okay? Oh, hey, sorry, I kind of got carried away there. Yeah. There was definitely more than just that one boar. Oh, y'all are just belly aching. What even happened? More boars showed up. We needed everyone here. You shouldn't have listened to Jolene. We needed to stay together, Rita. It's like they have a hive mind. It was all part of a bigger plan. The first boar was just a distraction so the others could feast upon our flesh. We hid like you suggested, Rita. Nobody was hurt, but the boars made off with our pretzel bags. I'm sorry, boys. I couldn't hear you over the sound of sizzling bacon. Jolene, I have a feeling you're gonna turn on us when we can't provide you with food. But until that day, I got my eye on you. How'd she get that up so fast? Not only do we have the meat, but we recovered the food he stole as well. Bacon is an opiate of the masses, but at least this is organic. Hey you guys, thanks for this. I don't know, guys. I love a good pig roast, but something isn't right here. Anything is good to eat if you cook it long enough. Right, dear? George? Of course, honey. There's like things coming off of it. Are there like bugs inside of it? Nah, I think this thing's got some bugs. I can say that's pretty cool. How many, I guess, is a good neutral answer. How many are there? Well, there's a bunch of flies hovering around it. Who knows how many bugs are actually inside it? Hey, look at that. You can see worms moving around in there. What? No! Unbelievable. Yup, it's definitely diseased. Protein is still protein, right? We probably shouldn't eat it. It ain't like we can wait to decide. We should save the pretzels until we absolutely need them. The meat needs to be eaten tonight. I'm going to eat it. Well, maybe I should refuse, and then the people, because I want to whittle the people down. I know that sounds really cruel, but maybe the people who eat the meat will die. But if they just get sick, that's just like even more shit to deal with. If I make everyone not eat it, then we're gonna fight over the pretzels. So I don't really want to do that either. If it was me, like, actually on this island, I would eat the meat because we're cooking it. But I know that the game is gonna punish me for it, so I'll say do what you want, I'm out. Whatever, I'm not eating any of that. You guys can do what you want. Are you serious? There's no way I'm putting that in my mouth. I'm out. Better to possibly die with a belly full of meat than to starve to death nibbling on pretzels. Okay, those two twos got me. We're not gonna starve out here, George. I'm not so sure about that, honey. You couldn't pay me enough to bite into that boar. Talk about finding a worm in your apple. Those of us who still have our sanity will be hanging out over here. I can't believe they're really doing it! I get the feeling tomorrow morning is not going to be so good for them. We should burn the rest of the boar. That's what we're doing, Teddy. Are you paying attention? I don't want any worms coming after me on my sleep. That's one of the few things you've said so far that actually kind of makes sense. Or maybe your paranoia is just starting to rub off on me. We should burn it, though. Bug types are weak against fire types. Thanks, Pokeman Master! It shouldn't attract as much wildlife if we burn it. Into the flames, you foul creatures! Well, they want to put it in the flame instead of on top of it? That's fine. Do what you must. Pity. What a waste. It's gonna be a long night. We need to protect these pretzels. We shouldn't just leave them out in the open. I don't trust you with them, but I guess I don't get a choice. There, that should help. Anyway, we set up a bit of a shelter early this morning. Grab a torch and we'll show you the shelter we've made. Where's a torch? Oh, okay, I guess I can just stick my hand in here. I did walk through the fire earlier. Aww! Wow, you guys actually put together a pretty decent shelter, all things considered. I guess this is our home now until we get rescued. This torch won't last forever, but I should have enough time to talk to a few people. Okay, I'm gonna talk to this guy. Finding you on the beach was a surprise. We were pretty lucky you were there, I guess. Yeah, that was oddly disorienting to wake up to. Yeah, Teddy was looking to find some supplies on the beach. All we found was that horde of crabs. And me! Asshole. Yeah, you might have been better off without this group. We don't bring a whole lot to the table. I disagree. I think we make a pretty decent team, Steve. Haha, team, you sound like my boss. Groups have never paid off in my experience. Aw, come on now. The world isn't all that bad. It isn't all that good, either. Well, let's get some rest. I made that guy die. Alright, let's talk to, Pokeman Master. I bet you've never been on an adventure like this before. Virtual reality is pretty advanced these days, though it doesn't hold a torch to these past hours. I can't exactly emulate starvation or dying. And we're probably gonna die out here. No extra lives or saved games to help us out. I should just agree with him. Yeah, we're gonna kick it. No, we're not gonna die! That's not gonna happen. Somebody will be along to rescue us. Those boars are crazy huge, though! Those things are definitely not to be messed with. Normally, boars are one of the easiest enemies in games. Oh my gosh! I wonder if I would level up if I killed one. Yeah, I bet it was intense when they invaded. We maybe could have put up a fight if we had all been there. I thought what Jolene, George, and I were doing would be more useful. This adventure is hard, that's for sure. Well, time to regenerate my hit points. Good night. This torch won't last for much longer. I could probably sneak in one more chat. So, let's talk to Jolene, just because if she does survive Boar Mania, I want them to be on my good side, kind of, I guess. And I think Teddy's gonna turn on me regardless. This is gonna be like the time George and I went camping on the beaches in South America. That sounds like an adventure. Oh, the stories I could tell. We've spent many nights together under the stars like this. Why don't you and George sleep next to each other? Oh, what an odd question to ask. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have... No, it's okay, dear. He has this awful snoring habit. I can't sleep near him. Oh, I see. Sure has been a long day. We'll get used to it. I think we'll get the hang of it. This is definitely going to be the most interesting vacation yet! That's a pretty light-hearted attitude considering our situation. Well, I was brought up to always look on the bright side, darling. I suppose that's a good thing. I think I ate too much. I'm gonna need to lay down. Good night, dear. The torch is too low. It's time for me to go to sleep. Here I go! It doesn't look very comfortable, but I guess it will have to serve for the night. Might as well try and get some shut-eye.